are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm good. It looks so sunny where you are. That makes me really jealous.
It is, but it's kind of cold, but I mean, it's better than being like gloomy.
Yeah. How cold is cold? Are you in California, I'm
Yeah,
presuming?
I live in San Diego.
Okay. What is a cold day in San Diego?
Um, well, to like us, I think like 70s, like low 70s, anything below that.
I'm insulted. We're not going to discuss that right now. It's like 30 degrees here today. My
That
skin is
yeah,
burning. But
that's
we
really cold.
we do it to ourselves. I can't really complain. But it's good to have you here today. I know we got a lot
Yeah.
of exciting music things to talk about, but first and foremost, can you talk a little bit about like where you came from, what your upbringing was like?
Yeah, so I actually grew up in a Mexican family. Both of my parents came from Mexico. Um, so I was like exposed to like the traditional Mexican music they used to listen to, like when I was a kid. So because of that, I ended up like wanting to learn how to play an instrument, and I picked the guitar.
Oh, cool.
Um, yeah, so then I played the guitar, well, like for a bit when I was like, I think like 14 or 15. And then after that, yeah, I mean, that's how I started basically with music, just in general.
Yeah. And then flash forward to today, you're doing all sorts of different things. You got a lot of great remixes under your belt. Black Bear, T Pain, just to name a few. Do you have one of your remixes that you are the proudest of?
Um, yeah, I think it's a remix for Black Bear, for his song The One. Um, and that was actually an official one too, so that was cool. I don't know, I just really like what I did with that song.
Yeah. And Black Bear is a character. Have you gotten to meet him yet, or did you guys work on that separately?
No, yeah, I've definitely hung out with him. He's like the reason like I started taking music seriously actually.
Wow. How so?
Yeah. Um because a long time ago, like when he was still like underground, I was like wanting to remix a song, but I didn't want to pick like a top 40 song, so I would look through SoundCloud and I found IDFC, and it still wasn't like huge, and it was one of his songs. And after I like did an unofficial remix, he actually ended up seeing it and he DM'd me on Twitter. And he was like, "Hey, like we should work together on something." And then
Wow.
so that's how I ended up like producing like a couple like tracks for him.
Very cool. I'm glad you
Yeah.
mentioned Twitter because I saw you tweeted something that said everyone I've worked with, I've met on the internet,
Yeah.
which is cool. That kind of means your options are endless in this world. So who is on your dream list of people you'd still love to work with?
Honestly, hmm, I think I want to really work with Flume.
Yeah.
Um, Future bass is like my favorite genre, and he's kind of the one that like brought it to the like mainstream. I don't know, and he's just his music is insane. Like I just want to hang out with him and like just watch him do things.
Yes. Yes, you got to slide into the Twitter DMs, I guess.
Yeah, I could try one day. Yeah,
Anything could happen in 2020, Rad Cat.
honestly, yeah, that's true.
It kind of seems like at this point you're maybe transitioning a little bit from the remixes into working on your own projects. Can you talk about what you are working on at the moment?
So at the moment, I just released like this past month, or within the past few weeks, we've released two songs that were like kind of like the end of like me making like dark music. Because
Mhm.
when I originally started making music, I was like making really bubbly, like happy things. And then I got my heart broken, so then I started like making like really dark music.
It happened.
Uh,
It reflects your
yeah,
mood for sure.
yeah. So those are like done. So now moving forward, I'm just gonna start making like bubbly music again because this year was like already just too dark.
Hmm. Yeah,
Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like adding on to it anymore.
that's fair. We're moving back to the bubblier side. That's really great.
Yeah, yeah.
I know that your music has been featured in a lot of different commercials, which is pretty cool. Are there any of those that stuck out to you as the coolest, or is it just great to be in a commercial in general?
it was honestly, it's cool to be in all of them, but the coolest one to me was the Nintendo one.
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't know. I mean, like ever since I was a little kid, like the first thing like video game like console that I ever played was a Nintendo.
Oh, yeah. That's
So,
very full
so
circle.
yeah, that was really cool. So I was like super hyped for that one. And also the I think there was one for Wendy's. It was like for nuggets and I was like, this is insane. Like what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So great. Free nuggets for life should be a part of the deal.
I was literally saying that we should have like me and my manager should have like been like, hey, we need free nuggets too.
I mean, that only seems fair, but it's none of my business.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
You mentioned how this year has been dark, which we all know what's been going on. How would you say the pandemic and quarantine has affected your goals and just your creative process in general?
Um, well, I was definitely gonna try to like play more like live shows this year. So that like the pandemic completely like ruined all of that.
Oh,
Um, Live streams are cool, but it's just like kind of not the same thing.
mhm.
But I mean, other than that, it gave me the opportunity to like just be locked in at home, just like making a bunch of new music, which is great because I've been working like on music way more than like before this
Yeah.
happened.
So at least
So
there's that. We have a little extra time to do those types of
yeah,
things.
yeah, I helped out with that a lot.
Good. And there is light at the end of the tunnel. I'm trying to stay positive here. So when this is over, what is the first place you would like to perform live?
Um, I would love to perform at Crossed again. It's a like festival here in San Diego. It's like next to the water. It's really beautiful, and it's actually one of the first places that I ever played. So
Oh,
yeah, that's
yay.
what I want to do.
Awesome. Well, hopefully 2021 or at the very least 2022, we can return to that type of life because it's hard not without concerts. It's tough.
Yeah, it's honestly been pretty tough just like not being able to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm hopeful for it to be somewhat back to normal soon.
Yes.
So yeah,
Absolutely. You and I both. And this
yeah.
is unrelated to music, but I have to ask you about it because I saw on TikTok your Barbie dream car is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. So, where does she come from? Tell me all about her, please.
I'm literally outside, so I could show you, but so that car, it's a Subaru WRX, and I'm into cars too. I don't really like talk about it a lot.
Huh?
Um, but yeah, I'm into cars, so I was just like, I had done all this like outrageous stuff to it, and I was like, what is like the next like craziest thing I could do to the car? So I like picked a pink wrap,
Hmm.
and I had them just wrap the entire car like glitter sparkle pink.
She's very majestic. Do you have a name for her?
I actually don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a name for my car, but it's just obnoxious. That's I don't know. That's how I describe my car. It's like super like loud, but
Oh,
obnoxious.
that made my heart smile when I saw that. And
Yeah.
last but certainly not least, here in the state of Maine, our state motto is the way life should be. So, according to Rad Cat, what is the way life should be?
Um, Honestly, you should just try to like be happy. Just be happy with whatever it is you're doing in life. I think that is the way life should be.
100%. I couldn't agree more. That's amazing. Well, Rad Cat, thank you so much for talking with me today. Excited
Thank
for
you.
what's to come. I know you're pumping out music so quick, so I'm sure we'll see something else soon from you.
Yeah, most definitely. I actually am also doing a Dim Max stream tonight at 5 p.m.
Oh, great.
So that'll be cool too.
So 5 p.m. your time. So that's 8 p.m. our time. So
Yeah,
that's good to know. Amazing. And that
yeah.
is on, where can I find that in this world?
It will be on Dim Max Twitch channel.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. Something we can watch tonight. Awesome, Rad Cat. Well, have fun doing that. And until we meet
Yeah.
again.
Thank you. Thank you so
Take
much.
care.